Good morning from Seattle, live for the WPNinja Summit, together with my partner in crime, Harjit.
Hello, hello.
My name is Frans Oudendorp, and first, with this recording, we are starting introducing the
Featured speakers.
featured pre-selected speakers, and we have the first two of them.
The first two of them. They're
So,
lucky.
Who do we have here? Fabian.
Hello. Very nice to be here. I'm Fabian Bader from Germany, and I'm very happy to be on the WPNinja this year again.
Yeah. Thomas?
Yeah, my name is Thomas Naunheim. Very excited to be here and really happy to join WPNinja once again.
Yeah, and September in Baden, we have the WPNinja Summit.
Yes.
You can still buy your tickets, but also the call for sessions is still open. So we have one question on that later on. But so let's start. Now you briefly introduce yourself already, but what's motivating you to be on you're pre-selected? So Peter did a New Year's gift to you to you both. But what's for you what motivates you to speak at such a conference? First, Thomas.
Yeah, so I have two topics which are close to my heart. So it is identity and access, but also security monitoring. And I think there's always topics to discuss because identity is still under attack. And I'm really happy to share insights, sharing how to build KQL queries and so on. So yeah, I really like to share my experience with the community and maybe give some inspiration what you can done with Defender XDR, but also with Microsoft Entra.
Yeah, nice. And how's that for you? What makes you happy to be on the Ninja Summit?
Yeah, I think it's the opportunity to share knowledge that I think is very important in our day and age. We have fast-paced change in every area. It's security, it's identity, XDR, Sentinel. Everything is changing, and being able to be on the forefront of that in the MVP regards and then sharing this knowledge with the community, that's a great opportunity.
Yeah. Right. So that was the thing, right? So how do you feel your knowledge and your experience actually can make the positive impacts with a conference like WPNinja Summit?
So overall, it is really the discussion with the people. I guess especially WPNinja have so much opportunity to get in touch with the community. There's also, for example, the Ninja Zone to have also side discussion. And so it's not only about the session, sharing the knowledge and giving some examples what you can improve in your own environment. It is really the discussion and the exchange of ideas, and that makes it for me really amazing to be here, to be at the WPNinja, and especially there's a lot of people coming all across Europe.
Right.
And so it's not only Swiss events, so everyone comes together, and it's always kind of familiar new faces that you can meet.
So oftentimes, I mean, you guys are speakers, right? And you are delivering out, right? You're giving out to the community your knowledge, your experience, your skills and stuff like that. But what are you getting back from the audience?
I would say more often than not, there is insights that come in form of questions or remarks from attendees that I myself might not have considered before, or give me a new perspective on a problem that I have seen in a completely different light.
Right.
So it's the exchange that really makes this worthwhile.
Right. So you're learning it at the same time.
Yeah, right.
From
It's a
them,
two-way
right?
street.
It's a two-way street.
And it's also great to see what is the maturity, because you have an audience with different levels of adoption rate and what are their challenges. And so that makes it really interesting to see and getting also feedback from the audience.
Absolutely.
From a session perspective, what can people expect? Because I know the sessions are not clear at the moment. The summit is in September. It's still March, so a lot of things can change. But what are some ideas that could be part of your session if we have that next week, for example?
So I guess I and Thomas, we had some great ideas around the whole XDR experience, which gets more and more prevalent and important, even if you are more on the Xeon side before.
Yeah.
Seeing those changes, and we are hoping to be able to share some insights there with the community and helping everybody to adopt to the new way of working in there. And I for myself also have something on conditional access planned So yeah, I hope one of those gets selected.
Yeah. How's that for you?
Yeah, so the most motivation for my session, and I think this is something what I shared with Fabian, is we're doing a lot of security research and try to figure out how it works behind the scenes. So I would be more than happy to share some of the learnings from the research and some of the tricks and custom solutions, because sometimes when you reach some limitations by the product, you try to figure out if there's room for a script or some crazy stuff that you can do to improve the integration. And that is something what I did with DevOps platforms a lot in the recent time, and yeah, would be happy
Excellent.
to do some stuff.
Share some of the products or tools that you have worked on. I know Master, you're both working on it?
Yes, we're both working on that. But to be honest, the community is immensely helping us there.
Yeah.
So I guess a lot of code that is in the last half year is not from us, but from the community. So that's definitely really nice to see. And I think, Thomas, you also have something nice brewing.
Yeah, so as Fabian said, it's really community-driven project. I worked also on a project called Entra-Ops, and I see also more and more people that like to contribute to that one. And together with Samuel Lampu, I worked on the Entra ID attack and defense playbook, and there's a lot of other people from the community like Fabian that had also participated to some of the security research and chapters. So always to see that it's not a personal community project, more and more people join, and it's really
the more the better, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But you have, if you're watching this video or listen to this recording, you definitely have to look into the tools that the guys working on and the community is helping them.
Yeah.
So you know a bit what kind of stories you can expect on the Workplace Ninja Summit.
Exactly. It's going to be a really deep dive.
Yeah.
So what do you guys tell someone who is considering submitting or trying to be a speaker at Workplace Ninja Summit, but hasn't taken the next step yet? Like,
I think the first and most important thing is be brave and do it. Submit those session ideas. And I guess being a first-time speaker, it's always feels a bit intimidating. Maybe you've been on the conference, you have seen other speakers present, and you don't know if you can do that. But just going in there and even also asking for help in the community. So if you don't feel completely ready, ask somebody who has done it, what they recommend you doing and how they can improve. And I guess a lot of us do mentorships and try to help people get to speak, because it's super important to have new insights from new speakers at those sessions.
Absolutely.
That's the reach out that I want to do. If you're if you're watching, whatever, reach out to these guys, to us, to whoever is involved in the Workplace Ninja community. If you want to be on the podium, we can definitely help you. Firstly, probably locally on a meetup. After that, on a broader summit within a broader audience. But if you want to make that step,
we can help you.
Yeah. How is that for you? What do you have another suggestion probably?
Yeah, so always pick a topic that you are really passionate about and love, because if you have something that you really close by and you spend a lot of time and you really love to talk with what you did in the past and sharing your experience, I think that's the golden rule, because what you love, it's the best one to share with others.
Yeah, and also like I think pairing with someone else too. Like if you're unsure, you're uncomfortable, you're like having that, it's intimidating, right? Try to work with someone like you guys and say, hey, I've got this idea. Can we submit it together or something like that, right?
Yes.
And also like you mentioned about small groups. User groups are a great place to start. Right? It's a small environment, everybody knows everybody kind of a thing. You can get up there, you can make mistakes, it's okay. Right?
And I don't wear the shirt, but we have new shirts from the Workplace Ninja community, and all the local meetups are on the back. So I will show that later on. So if there is a local meetup in your area, in your country or whatever, reach out to them, they can definitely help. And if you want to attend the Workplace Ninja Summit and you want to see the sessions of those guys, grab your ticket and we see each other in September. So thanks for this recording. Guys, thank you.
Thank you very much.
It was great.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.